Team South Africa head back home today, having done fairly well in the 2016 Rio Paralympic Games. Let's cross live to OR Tambo, where we will be greeting our SA Paralympic athletes.
There was a little bit of discussion about it. On the same week that we introduced Bolt Speed, we introduced and said we would be committing to the Olympics and the Paralympics. We've sponsored every 20 years, we've sponsored for the last 20 years, and there's no sign of that changing. And the reason why we believe that we should be able to put our best athletes and the world's best athletes together is because they can compete on the same stage. And the heroes sitting behind us and the heroes we welcomed back from Rio a few weeks ago have proven South Africans don't have to step back from anything. Well done, team. I'd like to make a special mention of three journalists who were there: Kevin McCallum, Wessel Oosthuizen, and David van der Sant. Those were the only three South African journalists who were able to get to Rio this year. I hope that in future, South African media companies will support the Paralympians as well as they support the Olympic athletes. And we will continue with our support of the Olympics and the Paralympic athletes to make sure that the profile of Paralympic athletes is just as high as that of the Olympic athletes. And just a little reminder to anyone who doubts the value is that the kids that are sitting here in front today, the kids that have joined us from the school, and I'm not sure which school you come from, but you guys sure know how to sing. Well, Law School Constantia Park, you guys know how to sing. This is the generation that Ernst van Dijk has encouraged and has incentivized and has been an example to. And this is the generation that has produced Ntando Mahlangu, who is our next generation and our next hero. So never let there be any doubt in anyone's mind that we don't produce the best of the best. And Ernst, I saw you last night on TV saying you're going to potentially give it a go again in 4 years' time. I look forward to that being made real. And Ntando, we look forward to seeing you at very many Paralympics alongside the Telkom brand. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much, Jackie. And of course, it's great to really have corporates who put their money where their mouths is. So we really appreciate that. Let's move on also and call from the National Lotteries Commission, Mr. Seshan Naidu. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, good morning. Welcome back, Team South Africa, our ambassadors that have been flying that flag so high and continue to do so. Our minister's been calling for development and transformation, and we've seen in Rio 26 what development and transformation can do. The NLC has funded this development and contributed to transformation, and we're very proud to be part of that. So all we can say is, Tokyo, here we come. Team South Africa went with just 40 athletes and came back with 17 medals. So that in itself is a great achievement. And as the National Lotteries Commission, that's a great funder of sport. We will continue to do so. And we can say that with development, we'll have an even better and greater Team South Africa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to also give us a congratulatory message, let's welcome the President of SASCOC, Mr. Gideon Sam.
Molweni Mzansi. Ngifuna ukubulela uba nifikile namhlanje to say welcome to our athletes. The one thing endifuna uyithetha ngoba andoyiki mntu. I'm not afraid of anybody. These athletes did their very, very best. And I think, Mr. Minister, it is not fair for our own broadcaster not to have gone with them. It is important that we understand that we are all South Africans, and all South Africans are treated equally. So we would like to sit down with SABC and say to them, our people are complaining that they did not see enough of our athletes. And that is not fair. On behalf of the board of SASCOC here, and on behalf of all the people of South Africa, I just want to say to you, thank you very much for supporting. Our athletes did their very best. And you can see, so we can show you now that the road that we are going to walk, that is going to take you to Tokyo, will be led by these athletes, plus ababahleli apha ngaphambili. There is room for everybody in the Paralympic movement. So thank you very much, South Africa. Thank you very much, Sport Recreation South Africa, under the leadership of Mr. Mbalula. Yeah, Jola, enkosi kakhulu. Vanini abantu bakubuleli kakhulu baye bathi hayi akho nto uyenzayo. Jola enkosi in public. Deputy Minister enkosi in public. And to all our sponsors here, thank you very much for what you have done for these athletes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sam, and let me hasten to acknowledge also in our midst Mr. Kobus Murray and Tabi Reddy. But of course, the people here are really waiting to see the athletes, and I'm just going to ask them one by one and acknowledge them, just to wave to the crowd. Let me start with the bronze medalists. Fanny van der Merwe, athletics. Let's give him a big round of applause. That's Fanny. Tyrone Pillay. The very bubbly Zanele Situ. The silver medalist. He seems to be quite popular at the age of 14. Ntando Mahlangu. Well, I told you. Andrun Liebenbeck. Jonathan Ntutu. That's our silver medalist. And gold medalist, he started the movement and he said it was his plan to do that. I'm going to add them in the double medalist. I've got this. The ones that I missed out are the multi-medalists, so I will announce them later. The gold medalist, he started the movement and he did say that he wanted to start the movement for South Africa. Kevin Paul in swimming won the first medal. And a man who really just keeps on going and going, Ernst van Dijk. And Reinhard Hamann in athletics. And now for the multi-medalists. 2 silver, Ilse Hayes. 1 bronze in long jump, 1 gold T38 200 meters, which was also a Paralympic record of 49.6. Ladies and gentlemen, Dian Bays. 1 gold, 1 silver, T12 200 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, Hilton Langenhoven. And with 2 gold medals, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Dutoy. Amazing stuff, and you can see that when we were watching, they really were doing South Africa proud. I'm also going to acknowledge the coaches. Suzanne Ferreira, who really has done very well. 5 of the medalists here are coached by Suzanne Ferreira. So absolutely amazing. Raymond Julius. Daniel Damon. Elric Coulson. Dylan Danhauser. Paul Horace. Okay, can't see Paul. Kathy Landsberg. Karen Leroux. That's Karen. And of course, really, we want to appreciate also the parents, the friends, the supporters of Team South Africa, and the representatives from the media houses. Now, we've been trying to find a way of introducing the minister today. And we thought about it and we said, why don't we introduce the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Mr. Fikile Mbalula, in song. And we think this song is appropriate.
Thank you very much. Aye, South Africa, aye. Aye, South Africa, aye. Long live Paralympics, long live. We love you, Paralympians, we love you. Thank you very much. It is a great honor and privilege to be here to welcome our heroes. And I want to thank all South Africans, those who could come here and those at home. And I want to also extend our hand of gratitude and appreciation to those who could not make it. Keep going, you will come back. You represented us well. We are proud of you. We are proud of Team South Africa. We thank you through your tweets, Facebook, like me, who supported and powered this team to victory. You have done well, South Africa. The story of the Paralympics is a great story. It's a story of the triumph of human spirit. It's the story that says to us, you are not disempowered by your disability. We are all equal before the Lord. And our athletes have shown us that. And the story of the Paralympics says to us, as human beings, when you are born with disability, it's not the end of the road. You are all equal and we are all equal. And if your child, your sister, your cousin, your brother is born with disability, don't lock them behind the closed doors. They too are human beings. These athletes, there is nothing that they did that the other able-bodied athletes did not do. They even did it well and even better. Some of them here have won double medals. And South Africa, out of 75 countries, we are number 22. And we've got 17 medals on the table. Now tell me, what is that? A bunch of winners, not a bunch of losers. And this is what we call our role models. We know of Ntando Mahlangu, first time at the Olympics, 14 years old, and he got a silver. And that is the story that says to all young people, stay away from drugs. Believe in your country, South Africa. The legacy of Nelson Mandela lives on. We are a winning nation. We are a united nation. We have come here today, black and white, blue and purple, to say, well done, Team South Africa. We want to thank the parents who have given birth to these beautiful and lovely, handsome athletes. And we want to say, keep going. We want to thank the Paralympian movement. We want to thank SASCOC. We want to thank the Paralympian Federation for ensuring that South African athletes represent and are well supported to continue to represent. I want to single out Stellenbosch University for giving much support to the development and high performance training for our athletes in the Western Cape. I want to thank Corporate South Africa. I want to thank Telkom for coming to the party and knowing very well that as much as we love Usain Bolt, but we've got many Bolts in South Africa. We've got Wade van Niekerk, we've got Caster Semenya, we've got Mahlangu, we've got Kevin Paul, we've got Charlotte Loss, we've got Zanele Situ, we've got Charles de Dwight, and Corporate South Africa must support them. Thank you very much, Telkom, for coming to your senses and without any pressure to support our athletes. And I want to repeat, I want athletes out of their sweat and blood to graduate from driving small cars to big cars. Because it is not the exclusive right of criminals who've got no record to drive Lamborghinis. Those who earn money out of sport, they must become good role models. And I'm not apologetic about that. And that is why we and SASCOC, we are incentivizing and rewarding our team for excellence. We're not starting today. We did it in London. When we came back, we said, there is no Chinese wall. We are all one. What you get in the Olympics, you will get in the Paralympics. So our gold medalist will get 500,000, which they will share 100,000 part of it with the coach. That is 500,000 for the gold medalist. And then the silver medalist will get 200,000. And then the coach will get 50,000. And then the bronze medalist will get 100,000. And then 30,000 for the coach. Now, because razzmatazz is razzmatazz, and there's no other razzmatazz, and there's only one Father Christmas in sports, and that is Fikile Mbalula and Gert Westhuizen. Now, because our athletes have done very well, we are increasing like we did with the Olympians. We say you will get an extra bonus for the gold, 100,000. And for the ones who have broken the record, will get 150,000. And silver medalist will get extra 30,000. And then bronze medalist will get 30,000 too. That is the extra bonus, boys and girls, for doing very well for South Africa. We're very proud of our country. We love South Africa. This has been a good year in the Olympics, and our team has done exceptionally well. And from the sports movement, we say keep supporting our athletes who make us proud, and keep flying the flag. It is because of them that the national anthem of South Africa was sung 7 times in Rio Olympics. Let us put our hands together, corporate South Africa, government, municipalities. We have given you heroes. Support them and celebrate them from where they come from. Thank you to the media of South Africa. Those who managed, when I went to the Olympics, the only journalist I met there was Van der Sand. Others, I don't know, it was because of the budget or what, but I didn't see them. But I'm not accusing you of anything, because even though you couldn't make it to Rio, you covered our athletes in your front pages. From back pages, you brought them to the front pages. And I want to say to you, thank you very much, because in doing so, you are giving hope to the hopeless. And you are saying to other kids out there, these idol heroes, and you too can make it. Because Paralympics is a story of the triumph of human spirit. God bless South Africa. Morena Bulukas Chabasa Yesu. Nkosi Sikelela is South Africa. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone. Salute.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now move to the part where our athletes are being incentivized for the great work that they have done at the Rio Olympics. So we will be going in the order that the medals came through, meaning we will start with Kevin Paul, as he was the first one to open the way and pave the way for the rest of the athletes. I am going to ask Minister and Gideon Sem and Jackie to help us with the first couple of medals, to hand them over. So if you, the Minister, Jackie O'Sullivan and Gideon Sem, yeah, they will be coming through to do the presentation. I know the stage is a bit small. We'll try and squeeze in as much as possible. So the first medal, and it's a special medal, which actually shows the achievement by the athlete. It's not the Olympic medal. They have their medals, but this is a medal from South Africa and also from our sponsors of sports and recreation. They will also be receiving, the gold medalists will receive 400,000, and the coach will get 100,000 of that particular athlete. With silver, it will be 200,000, and the coach will get 50,000. With bronze, 80,000, with the coach getting 20,000. So in the order that the medals came through, okay, the photographers are asking if you can just move that way so that I'll try and also move out of the way. So the first medal, Kevin Paul, let's give him a big round of applause. And